Like we always do about this time. Perfect.
Wake up! Wake up! Morning, everybody. Tis a Friday.
Yay!
7:30. It's proper wet and windy. There goes the phone. Just on our way into work. Turn that off. Didn't video yesterday. I was cracking on with stuff. I had a bit of a timeout. I was very tired from the T6 and I wasn't feeling too good yesterday.
China.
I managed to get Shane's truck done. A buddy of mine, he wanted a light bar fitting, so we put like relay and switch on stuff for him. But I started to have like a really sore throat.
China.
And I felt rotten last night.
China.
When I got in, we had dinner and I promptly just kind of went to the bedroom while the girls got in the shower and just dozed off. I had a few little power naps last night, but I felt rotten, felt really rubbish. But I feel better today, which is a good thing. But we're in the truck, so I've got to look at a brake issue at the back. I've got a Toyota something or other coming in today, maybe an Alphard, like the kind of import Japanesey people carrier type thing, almost like a Prev, you know, that kind of thing. I got one of those in. He popped in the other day and he had somebody had fitted a Chinese unit in there and they'd used black tape as a fascia surround.
What?
Yeah. And when I pulled the radio out because it wasn't working properly, the wiring was a mess. So he asked me if I could fix it because it was a Chinese unit. We refuse to do them now. We don't touch them. So I said no, but I'll sell you a proper one and I'll fit it correctly. So we've got him booked in today for either a Pioneer or a Kenwood, whichever one he decides. I'll give him the option when he gets in. We've got a fascia kit, we've got a harness. He wants a reverse camera sticking on it as well. So that'll be today's job this morning kind of thing, and then I'll get on with the brake on this. But yesterday I just did like Lotus stuff. I got the left-hand door buttoned up and then started making the speakers fit the dash. Although the Lotus has a 6.4 and a tweet as standard, and I bought a 6.4 and a tweet from JL, the mounts are slightly different, the sizes are slightly different, so I had to kind of make up some panels yesterday and supports and things like that, kind of getting it all hunky-dory. But I made the dash ones out of carbon fibre. Whilst trying not to die. If you've ever cut carbon fibre, you'll know that whatever you try and cut carbon fibre with, the carbon fibre wins. It will eat saw blades like there's no tomorrow. It just, obviously it's carbon fibre, that's its whole point. It's you know, it's a hard material. But router, it kind of works with it, and the fact that you should never breathe in carbon fibre dust because it's really, really bad for your lungs. But using the router table and the extractor, the spiral flush trim bit goes through it quite well. The only downside is that when you get down to kind of like speaker template, like a ring, like I was making yesterday, you've got to be a little bit careful, because if the router grabs it and you're holding onto it tight, it'll do one of two things. It'll either cut you.
Now I got to cut you.
Or it will snap and blind you, or it will just explode and you may get shards of carbon fibre smashing into your stomach or your chest, or worse off, your face. It's quite evil stuff. So I had that job yesterday. but I've made one on that side and it looks really nice. I'm really happy with it. I've got to do this side and then get the door done, and then start wiring up the kicker key and put the dash back together. So there's a fair old bit to go. I'm kind of trying to do a bit as I can. It's not I could probably have done it all yesterday if I wasn't feeling so ropey, but I don't know. There's obviously a lot of it about, you know, it's crummy winter time, but yeah, I did feel rotten yesterday. This old guy's going to do the entire length of the dual carriageway in the outside lane. Good. Because he's turning right in 6.5 miles. Yeah, there he goes again, look, next roundabout, just driving the outside lane. What a penis. Oh, we've had a lot of water last night. There goes a big puddle. Lots and lots of water. Wind and rain. Right, I'm going to Greg's. I need a bacon sandwich and a coffee, stat. What's up, guys? Here we have. There's a Voxy, Toyota Voxy. It was not an Alphard. So electric doors. We've got to do a camera on him. So they've got a wireless unit which is in here. I don't like wireless units, and I don't like wireless units in campers. Full stop. They're just bloody dangerous because the units get too hot and they tend to catch fire and burn out. So we will be removing that and putting in a proper camera. This is our lovely little Chinesey Android type stereo fitted with genuine electrical tape, because that's what all the best installers do. We've got to get rid of the easy dab, which has been put in as a kind of makeshift, give the guys some stereo, because this thing's garbage. So camera cable front to back, take that lot out, put in a proper fascia kit, bolt in our unit and get this thing kind of sorted as it should be. But it's quite a cool little bus, very JDM. There's a lot of following for these things. They're always in the old Chinese sort of Japan parking garages, all tricked out with the flashy lights and stuff. It's quite cool. Right, let's get cracking in a bit. Found something rather interesting. When people talk about professional installs and why you should pay somebody good money, a lot of money, to sort your radio out, this is why. Look at this. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but look at the state of it. Pretty sure that's live, but look at this. Wow. Just wow. How we diddling, my lovelies? It's end of day. The Toyota Voxy has just been picked up. I've managed to give wifey's truck a wash as well. Some cool stuff coming with this soon. We're going to 4x4 it. Big old light bar, roof rack, snorkel. Going to do some fantastic stuff to it. But I'll give it a bit of a wash because it needed a clean desperately. And the Christmas decks are up. Oh. But I'm pooped. It's another busy day. Saturday tomorrow, Neil's in. Got a nice busy day on. Lots of stuff happening, which I shall fill you in the morning when we are on our way in. Got the keys, yes. Hope you're well. I did like your response. I know I haven't really talked about it. I asked for some opinions a little while ago and you boys all replied. I did get the comments. I meant to kind of mention that I hadn't just, you know, asked you to do something and then ignored it. I appreciated all the feedback that you guys said about the how-tos and things like that, and all the bits and bobs. It's nice to get feedback and know that you're happy with how the channel is. I mean, obviously you guys are watching it, so it needs to be how you want it. And we get to make some fun content in the same time. But I am just shutting up shop. Its temperatures dropped right off. It must be near freezing at the minute. It's got proper chilly. So tomorrow, let's have a little looky see. We've got Mark's Vauxhall Vivaro in. That's having head unit fascia kit, Pioneer, speakers, a JL Active sub which has just been delivered. Then we've got a VW for fit at Kenwood. We're supplying the fascia kit, and then in the afternoon Honda, we're supplying the fascia kit. So one big install, 2 other little jobs going on. So lots of good stuff actually for Neil to get his teeth into, learn some new stuff. Should be a good day. Lots of content, which we always like. Let me just zip up my bag. What else? I will read out when I get home, because somebody asked about the setup on the Audison for the T6, for the front voxy speakers. When I get home, I will pull up the log for you. Haven't a chance today because it's been a bit crazy, but I will pull up the log. I'm sure it was, I know it was 50 hertz upwards to something, but I'll find out what that was for you, and then insert it here. So you'll be able to see what the front setup was. Obviously different people have different ways of setting things up, so don't expect your bus, you know, your audio installer to set up the same as I do, because not everyone works the same. We all work differently. But that's it for today. I'm gonna get the truck home, have some dinner, cut up a video for you, and see you bright and early for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See ya.